fall asleep.
Okay, so we'll talk now. We're going to go into episode 2 of Dark. To recap, Mikkel's disappeared. Dead child's body with an 80s Walkman was found in the woods. Not Mikkel.
Nope.
Some other child with his eyes burnt out. We find out that Eric, who was the missing child from episode 1,
redhead, super redhead,
very clownishly redhead child, was being strapped into that electric chair, and they put it like has a band. That's got to be, obviously that's the thing that burns out children's eyes. You know, just for our audience, we have watched this. I don't know if you have. So this is our second time watching Dark as we try to figure out and like just really get it. Anything. Well, I get it more than you do, but
true.
Okay, but now we're in episode 2.
Uh-oh.
We see a man with a suitcase
and a giant backpack.
That looks like an old-timey suitcase.
Yeah.
Okay. We are seeing this man. We met him in episode 1. He wears a raincoat. He's dirty.
Very dirty.
I mean, these people, sometimes as this show goes on, you could wash your face. I know you're having an exciting time. There's a lot going on. But even on The Walking Dead, they sometimes wash.
Just to clear your head.
I mean, throw some water on your face. It rains all the time.
Yeah.
Take your hood off and let the rain wash your fucking face. Oh, there's a dead bird at his feet. There's going to be a lot of dead birds, folks. He picks it up. Gross. Jonas wakes up in a sweat.
He wakes up in a sweat a lot.
Oh, blood's coming out.
Blood's coming out his ear.
Ew, that's gross.
Black blood.
Yeah, I think he's still dreaming.
Maybe you're dreaming.
That's not normal. Nobody has black blood coming.
Like oil coming out of his ear.
Yeah. Oh, now he hears a whispering Jonas. I bet it's the dead father.
Oh, yeah, and he's covered in oil. Oh, then he wakes up again. Okay.
So,
that was
a fake wake up. Logan, that means lies. Okay, so they got so in the last episode, they found a little boy with his eyes burned out. We know why, because there's a fucking eye-burning chair in the wallpaper room. They got him on, what is it? The autopsy.
Yeah, the metal table.
Metal table where a doctor looks at you if you're dead. Yeah, that's gross. A medical doctor
is talking
to Charlotte, the
cop.
Major cop, and says that burns around the eyes are strange. I'll say. Like, I don't need a doctor to tell me that. One thing is strange. Okay, so one thing is strange. She says, apart from the burned out, melted eyes, his ear canals are destroyed. Now we are back in the forest. Cops have, lights everywhere. Ulrich's going in the cave, which makes sense. I feel like people have been in this cave before, and they all act like they've never been in the cave.
Like there's this human-sized, perfect cave.
Everybody
just goes in there. You would go there. A lot of people would go there.
A homeless person would be living in this cave? Maybe not.
Tours. Uh-oh, he fell down.
The cave is dangerous. Maybe we know why people don't go in the cave.
Yeah.
He found a door in the cave.
With a radioactive symbol on it.
Let's go open that and touch it.
See if we can get in there.
I can't wait to see what's behind the radioactive door.
Steel door.
Now we've got this sort of mysterious redheaded girl talking to German Spicoli. Francesca and Magnus.
Magnus.
In the woods, of course, like you do. And so he's suspicious that she has something to do with Mikkel being gone because she did pop out, you know, she was an unknown factor, but you can also see that he is absolutely in love with her.
Oh, yeah.
It's hard, it's a hard time to make your move when your brother's been kidnapped. Now it's on the news. Another boy went missing in Wyndham. Note to self, stay out of Wyndham.
Don't go to the hotel.
Regina must be like throwing herself down a flight of stairs.
Great.
That's all I need in my hotel is another boy. This, by the by, we are now at Ulrich's parents' house. Ulrich's father has the laundry and he's looking to make sure nobody's going to come in the room. He takes his sweater out and there is blood on the sweater. Yeah, so.
One of the many wool sweaters
that they wear. I wish we could go someplace where you wore a sweater.
That'd be great.
Yeah. You better get that. This Mikkel's grandfather is,
oh yeah.
I better wash this sweater.
Get some wool out of that blood-soaked sweater.
The blood sweater. Yeah, this is Ulrich's mother. She can't get a hold of Ulrich. Ulrich's mother says to Ulrich's father, where were you last night? We know he was not in a good place because he's washing the blood sweater.
Yeah.
He couldn't sleep, he says. I went into the garden to get the bushes ready for winter. These guys in Wyndham have the worst excuses. Ulrich was at there was a long line at the bakery, and I was gardening at midnight.
To get the bushes ready for winter.
If she goes outside and sees those bushes aren't ready for winter, the chick is up. I bet she knows what that means and she could check. If you said it to me, I'd be like, okay.
Oh, God.
I mean, there's no way I can verify it. She says, by the way, your car was also gone. So I would rethink my getting the bushes ready excuse.
Yeah. We were out of cord.
I had to go get cord at midnight. You know,
Yes.
I went to the gas station to get cord. And
you're using up an awful lot of cord, honey.
Cord. Really, we were out of cord?
You just got
cord last winter. How much cord does the bushes take? Okay, so now this woman says, first Mads, which we don't know that much about.
But we will.
But we will, and we can tell you that that's Ulrich's brother who was kidnapped or disappeared 33 years ago.
Double three.
So first Ulrich's brother, now Ulrich's son. So now we're getting backstory from Blanche Starka. We have to look up her name. So she's saying what happened to your father's brother. Ulrich was 15 when it happened. Mads was 3 years younger, which is 12. Martha goes, and he was never found? No, did you meet him?
Oh.
Was he here at Thanksgiving ever?
Yes, I never told you about how he was found.
Der tote Junge ist weder Mikkel noch Erik. Das Kind ist entstellt, die Augenpartie völlig verbrannt.
Okay, so we're learning from Charlotte that the boy they found in the forest is neither Mikkel nor Erik. They've got his clothes there, and his T-shirt says "Atom Energy."
Oh, I bet.
Like atomic energy?
Atomic energy. Nine Danka, which I think means
not good.
No, thank you.
And they live in Atomic Energy Town. Okay, so it's political. Okay, so they found red soil. Okay, so there was red soil over his clothes that doesn't come from where he was. and it looks as if someone dressed the boy in clothes from the 80s.
Ooh, that's weird.
Rote Kordel mit einem Pfennig aus dem Jahr 1986.
And
They found a 1 pfennig coin from 1986 on a red cord around his neck. That's the neck. The people who put Eric in the chair
yes, did
put the same
red
coin.
cord.
Ulrich runs into the big cop meeting, says, I found a door in the cave.
There's a door in the cave.
By the way, unbelievable they didn't know there's a door in the cave. He says the door in the cave leads to the nuclear power plant. Ulrich wants a search warrant. Maybe Mikkel accessed the grounds through that door. Why not? Okay, so now Ulrich is saying all these cases are connected. All right, so now we got a scene with Eric, the redhead boy's father, who's a workman.
He's a workman. It doesn't look like he's kept himself up very well.
No, his face is a little dirty too.
Dirty face.
And the head of the nuclear power plant is saying, you need to get rid of them tonight, Jürgen. Oh, I'm going to put on some lipstick. What about that? What?
Good.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Is it a little fucked up?
Yep. I
Mm.
don't think so.
Okay.
I put on my hoodie.
Yeah, Jonathan put on his hoodie.
So you can be clear on that.
Yeah. They have some kind of scam happening.
Yeah.
You know, because nuclear plant manager, who is a stern looking man, right? He's got, and we know he has secrets.
We do.
We do.
Just wait.
Just wait. No, he's Bartos's father. And Bartos a shifty little shit.
So not far from the tree.
No, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. You know what? I don't think an apple ever falls far from a tree.
No.
I mean, how would they get traction? The apple tree would have to be on a hill. Whose house is that? Oh, that's the hotel.
This is the hotel.
Oh,
his
God.
Wife.
Jesus Christ, this poor
This
woman.
is his wife, right?
This is, yeah, okay, so now we're at the unoccupied hotel that has the Shining vibe.
Very much.
Yes, right? It does not, if I was going to Winden, which why would I? If I was going to Germany, I'd go to Berlin. And the lady who runs it is Regina. Never had a good day in her life, Regina.
Mother of Bartos.
Yes.
And married to sinister nuclear power.
Manager?
Manager.
Owner? Manager? Okay. So we saw a guy back in the day who had a raincoat and an old valise and a backpack. He's walking up to Regina and she's like,
wow, a customer.
A customer.
Jeez,
a customer. For a lady who hasn't had a customer in a long time, she looks at him like he is like, can I help you? And by the way, talk about someone who does not wash his face.
Yeah.
This guy in this raincoat
couldn't be scarier.
Couldn't be scarier. The hood is up. He's got dirt everywhere.
Beard. Backpack. Suitcase.
But must be commented on. Another very handsome man. I would think that I would like to go to Germany if I was single. Yeah, okay. He needs a room. Jonas has gone into the attic.
His dad's painting attic.
With a flashlight. I think it's because the power goes on and off in this house. Or there's no lights up there, whatever.
Yeah, if there's no lights, it explains why this guy was maybe not a good painter.
Every single painting is black, gray.
If only he'd given us a sign he was going to kill himself.
This is on. Oh, Jonathan's getting a phone call. Is it anybody interesting?
No.
Fuck him. Who is it? Don't say.
610-904-9095.
Oh, that's not a real person. Oh my God! If you people could, okay, we you gotta see this painting.
It's
If my father painted this painting, I'd put him in a hospital immediately. Ulrich's mom has a cardboard box out. We're back in her kitchen. That's where she always is. Pill lady, never leaves the kitchen. Very, very artful streak of gray hair in the front. I think she's like the Charlotte Rampling of Germany, but a little younger. Anyway, she has a cardboard box that has the name of her dead son. So she kept all his shit in a cardboard box. She's looking at his action figures. Wouldn't it be funny if she just started playing with them? Now we're in the Shining Hotel. There's a lot of very portentous shots.
And music.
That like, it's like hallway, closer on door, close on door. He's in room number 8. We see the inside of his hotel room, which is a fucking mess. I hope they don't have maid service. There's a tray of food, lots of papers on the floor. Ooh, he comes out of the shower. He
took a shower.
Finally, he washed.
Looks like Jesus.
Yeah, he really has a Jesus-y vibe. I would say he doesn't work out a lot. It's a little disappointing.
His back is messed up.
His back has like somebody whipped him. He's into, this is Germany, so I bet somebody whipped him. Okay, and by the way, most important, on the wall, lots of pictures with thumbtacks, but no string.
Not yet.
Oh, okay. There's a book with an upside down triangle called A Journey Through Time
by H.G.
Tannhaus. He's opening the valise.
Get ready.
Oh my God, takes that out of the box. He's opening the box with a key. It's a weird machine.
Crazy machine.
It's a crazy, weird machine.
It's like steampunk. Oh yeah.
Man, let me tell you, this machine is so fucking good.
I want one.
It looks like it was made in the 1800s or early 1900s. Yeah, props did a good job putting this together. I bet they had a lot of fun.
I bet they did. Well, we've been waiting for something like this to appear.
Yeah, we have. Jonas is on the floor of his father's suicide painting studio.
Looking at the suicide beam.
Yes, paint. Look at the paintings. A lot of black paint. Lots of black paintings. There's a hidden thing in the ceiling.
Hidden board.
You can move the board. You want to know something?
What?
I don't believe he saw that from the floor. I don't know. I mean, you have to go with it, because how else is he going to do it?
Lucky for us, he did.
Yeah. There's shit hidden.
Secret documents.
Secret documents. Oh my God.
I wonder what this is.
Wow. Look, something to do in this town. Oh my God, it's a big piece of paper. Map. It's a map.
A map that's all pieced together.
It's a map pieced together with tape. It's not like a professional map. Somebody made this, right?
Yeah.
And there's lots of writing in it. But this is not a map you buy in a store. This is a secret map. Winden Caves. This is a map to the caves. Uh-oh, back in the...
Back to wallpaper room, cut to.
Boy, I mean, that's a fox with a derby hat.
A
porcupine with an apple
on his head.
And a rabbit or a mouse with a fancy collar and a birthday hat. And we hear, oh God.
Man with a raincoat.
Man with a raincoat is putting redheaded boy Man with a raincoat is putting redheaded boy in the electric chair. In the background, someone's talking, but it's not the man in the raincoat. It's like he's listening to a book on tape or a TV show that says, will we ever be able to travel through a black hole to see what lies beyond? My guess, no.
Now this guy has on a raincoat
Inside
to obscure who he is.
Oh, okay, so we see who's talking. It's a man, old man on old TV. He's like, if you could go through a black hole, what price would we pay? Probably a high one. That's why we make a show about it. Got a kid in there. Fucking raining.
Really raining.
I mean, if you thought it was raining before, that was not even as bad. It rains so much worse. Ulrich is wearing a fucking raincoat and his hood isn't up.
Not up.
He's outside the nuclear power plant where he could not get the search warrant, his boss told him, talking through a gate to men with the word security in English. Maybe that is.
I guess that's the universal word for security.
I guess in German it's, say, security.
Security. Beat that.
Alexander comes out, who runs the nuclear power plant.
He
does have an umbrella. This is a guy who never gets wet. Ulrich is saying, please open the gate. Please let me in. There's a door in the cave. Maybe my fucking son got through it. Anyway, Alexander is like, no.
He's impervious.
He doesn't care. It's a high security area. My employees patrol it every day. There's no way your magician son got through this door.
That's, by the way, that's how they know he's an outsider, because he has an umbrella.
Yes. He says, you fucking asshole. He's mad. He's gonna come back with a search warrant. You asshole. Asshole in German is asshole. Oh, now we're at Bartos's fancy mid-century house.
Yeah, they have the fancy house.
They have,
there's a bag of weed.
Oh, he's got the bag of weed from the clown boy.
Times.
Oh, and pills.
Pills.
Fun. Oh, what's this?
A phone.
Bartos is gonna open up the phone. Oh, you got to enter the code, 3 attempts, just like here. He tries something. That didn't work. How do you think you're going to guess this guy's code? No, you're not. You're too stupid. Fuck you.
By the way, it's always good when you're a teenage boy to take out your drugs in the living room.
Yes. Oh my God. Ulrich comes back to the police station and Hannah, his side piece, is there.
It just happens to be there.
And he's like, what are you doing here? And she says, I wanted to see you. And he's like, he takes her into the secret file room.
Yeah.
And then she's kissing him on the mouth. Okay, now.
A lot.
And he's like, stop it.
I feel bad.
I can't fuck you right now.
My son is missing and I'm at work.
I'm at work. I'm in my 40s, so that's the middle of the day. I had a sandwich. I have to go to the bathroom.
It's raining.
I can't just fuck you on a whim like this.
In the closet.
I'm not a machine.
In this closet.
I can't do this, he's saying. Now we're back with Ulrich, looking in a plastic baggie. I guess it's evidence. Oh, it's the
penny necklace.
He's got the penny necklace. 1986.
1986.
He's like this is like the Law and Order portion. It says identification van. Obendorf has a van. Obendorf is Eric, Clown Boy's father. He's typing, looking up. Yeah, there he is. Jürgen Obendorf.
Has a record.
Somebody lives in a trailer. I think this is Obendorf's.
Yeah. This is
weird. What the fuck is this place?
I don't know. Like greengrocer, like he grows things. Oh, maybe that's how the kid grows all that pot.
Yeah. This man has, for a poor overalls person, he has a lot of sheds.
Not a lot of stuff.
He has a lot of shit. There's chains on one of the sheds. I don't know what this shed is for. I mean, it's very dark, so it's got weird curtain things.
This is like the scene where Jodie Foster goes into the storage facility in Silence of the Lambs.
Oh, and Obendorf is he lives in a trailer.
He lives in a trailer. I'm gonna get my gun.
I could see why someone would think that Eric would run away from here.
Yeah, and also why this guy's a suspect. There's a hidden trap door.
On the floor, under a
Shed.
mattress in
What
the
could
shed.
go wrong?
Obendorf has a rifle. Obendorf says, "Drop it," I said.
Willie!
He opens it and it is full of drugs.
Him
He
and his
sold
son.
drugs with his clown son at the school. Oh my, he looks so sad. Ulrich wants to know, were you at the plant yesterday? Obendorf says no. Oh, these are the saddest people. First of all, the father and the son were selling drugs together at the school, and there's really no excuse.
That's bad.
Obendorf looks like he's so sad about it.
Because he likes his son.
He likes his son and he wishes he was a better father. And then Ulrich pulls up the jar of pennies and is like, what's up with that? And Obendorf says, when people bring their shit here, I guess people have pennies. And Eric was saving up pennies to buy a scooter. That's sad, though it does seem like if you're selling drugs, you could afford a scooter.
Yeah.
I mean, they have a lot of drugs. And he says, where's my boy?
Because I don't know, where's my boy?
Ulrich is like, I don't know.
They're both missing a boy.
They're both missing boys. Ulrich is like, fuck it, man, sell your drugs at the school. I got bigger fish to fry. Oh, shit.
Yeah, yikes.
Somebody is dragging.
Okay.
Okay, so the experiment where we put a child into the electric chair, I don't know what they were going for, but it didn't work because now clown boy Eric's eyes are all burned out, just like the other kid, and another man in a raincoat with a big hood is dragging his body in a cloth, a sack,
A tarp.
Through the woods at night. Now we're with Jonas and his mother. The lights are still turned off in their building because all the candles are on.
Yeah.
Jesus. And they're sitting on
The
counter in their kitchen. It's hideous wallpaper. Okay, so her son just said, do you think he was keeping something from us? She says no. He says, do you miss him? She says, I miss the notion of him. I don't think I ever knew who he really was. So yes, he was keeping something from you. Ulrich's parents are in bed at night. The father gets out of bed. The mother,
time to get that twine.
she opens her eyes. What the fuck is this old man doing?
Wonder if my bloody sweater is clean.
Now we're back at the vagina cave.
Uh-oh, noise.
The noisy vagina cave. Now we're back at school. Lights are blinking.
On and off.
Very bad.
Crazy.
Not a good sign in this town. Charlotte Doppler coming out of the police station, which also has blinking lights. She's like, hey, what's up? There's dead birds everywhere.
Birds on the ground.
On the ground. She picks one up. There's fucking dead. I mean, there's like 100 dead birds. That's a gross job for props. Now we're back in the hotel room with Jesus and his long pins, and he's putting more shit on the wall. Wo ist Mikkel? Where is Mikkel?
Where is Mikkel?
Oh, where is Mikkel? He's writing on it. And you know what he writes? When is Mikkel? He writes, when is Mikkel? Wann ist Mikkel? We see the vagina cave, and it's quiet, no noise is coming out of it, and I don't know if you know this, but something's missing.
Yes, it is.
Something's coming, somebody's looking around, trying to get out of the cave.
It's
Mikkel coming out of the cave. He's alive. He's so dirty. He's still in his onesie. He runs to his house.
Sure.
Of course, that makes sense. That I have a key,
But
it doesn't work. Oh, someone opens the door.
At my house.
At my house. And he says, "Who are you?" And the kid says, "Why? Who are you?" And do need to take a moment. This is a good-looking teenage boy who does resemble somebody that I hooked up with a million years ago. Okay, he says, "Who are you?" And the teenage boy says, "Ulrich, I live here."
I live here.
Then we look back at Mikkel. And he says, "You're at the wrong house, fool." Some blonde teenager named Katerina says, "Come on, are you coming, Ulrich?" Now we cut to a newspaper that says Chernobyl half a year later.
And if you'll notice the date.
It is Mittwoch 5, November 1986.
On a newspaper.
On a newspaper. Well, Mikkel notices the date. And they go super close on the date, in case you were wondering. They go like, we're out the newspaper, we're in closer to the, we're in on the date, and now we are close up on the numbers 1986.
Get it?
A lot happened. Mikkel went in the cave, he came back out of the cave, and it's 1986, and Ulrich and Katerina, those are teenage versions of his parents. And you're going to see more of this, but we're going to say it right now. Hats off to the casting people of this show, of finding younger versions of people that look so much like the real people.
It's amazing.
I thought they were all related. But that's the end of episode 2.